Used to have an Integra, but per my last video, that beautiful car is gone. Yes, my car was illegally taken from me. My car was illegally taken from me. I might have some explaining. Hi guys, long time no see. Welcome back to the channel. I want to thank all of you for kind of sticking with me through this 2 months I haven't posted anything. First of all, I'd like to apologize. I didn't mean to, but some things happened. I guess this video is kind of a little bit of an update, and obviously, as you saw from the intro, Teggy's back. And obviously, I think I have some explaining to do as to why she's back. I have all the evidence. Don't worry, I'm not going to lie to any of you. That never was my intention. But I'm going to kind of tell you guys why I've been gone for 2 months. And hopefully it doesn't happen again. But it was kind of like a perfect shitstorm of why this all happened. So let me explain to all of you guys, what's happened. Just so I don't look like a piece of shit for leaving you guys for 2 months. But yeah, I didn't mean to, but some things happened that I had to deal with, so I'm sorry for putting you guys on the back burner. But let's get started with why I've been gone. So for the past 2 months, I was gonna make a video during spring break, which was around April. I was gonna make a video during spring break, talking about some things I wanted, but I had a family member get injured, and if you have to know what happened, basically. This family member fell off a ladder and he landed really hard on his foot and he broke his calcaneus. And I don't know what it is. It's pretty much your heel bone right here. So pretty serious injury. He fractured it and it broke in 2 pieces and it kind of twisted and whatnot. It's just a whole thing. But I don't know what's going on with my memory card. It's been cutting me off after a minute lately. But see how far we get this time. So yeah, one of my relatives, he broke his calcaneus, and then like I was saying, college pretty much went ape shit with papers and presentations and stuff. So that's why I've been gone for 2 months. I really do apologize, but I don't think you guys really care about all that other stuff that happened. I think you guys are more wondering why my Integra's back and how necessarily she's back. So there's a whole story to this, and I guess we'll start now. So as of today, which is the 24th of May, I don't know if you can see that, but it says 24th of May. Teggy's been back for about I want to say about 6 days now, so almost a week. There's a whole story to this. I'll go over it, but basically, I'm writing my final paper for one of my classes, and I get a call from a private number. And just so you don't think I'm lying, let's see, right here. So there is the private number 7 days ago. But yeah. So a private number calls me, and I pick it up, and it's a police officer from Los Angeles, which is quite a bit of a drive from where I live. But I get this call, and this officer picks up, and he tells me, "Are you Alex Hung?" He asked me all these things. I'm like, yeah, what's up? And he pretty much just says, "We found your car. We pretty much found it at a CVS, and it's been abandoned, and it's really dusty. Do you want your car back?" I'm like, yeah, I'll take my car back. Of course, it's my Integra. I love the car. So I go to pick up my car. So basically, officer's telling me, your car is here. It's located at this impound lot. It's going to be $300 to get my car out, right? Which, okay, fine, whatever, right? Apparently, there's a difference between if Highway Patrol picks it up and LAPD picks it up. I didn't really ask what the difference was, but if any of you are in law enforcement, could you inform me on that? Because the tow yard asked me that, and I was like, I don't know. I know LAPD picked it up, but they told me there was a difference. So if any of you know, comment down below, I guess. And please be sure to subscribe. Thank you. But yeah, so basically, my car was found pretty much last Wednesday, which pretty much would be like, I think, the 18th. So obviously I was in the middle of finals, so I was a little busy, so I couldn't pick it up the day of. But that Wednesday morning, I drove into LA, and I get to this parking compound. I think it's called Vitrelles. I don't know how to spell it. I'll put up a picture of it, but whatever. So I go to the impound yard. You know, it's a official police garage, right? And you know, I pay my dues. I show them the title. My mom has to be with me because car's under her name still. So obviously it's not mine yet. But I go to pick up my car. You know, LA is a really tiny place, right? I think some of you in California know LA traffic is horrible, so it took me like an hour just to get there, right, from where I live. But yeah. So I go to pay my dues. I show them the title and everything to prove that it's my freaking car, right? And then this is this is what they mailed to me. I don't want to show you guys too much, but it pretty much is just one of these things, the notice of stored vehicle. I don't want to show you guys too much just because some of my information's on there. I got one of those, and then the receipt I got, you know, it said tell us big fucking red letters released, right? I don't have that with me right now. It's with my dad, and he's at work, and I don't want to bother him, but. Basically, my car was towed to the impound lot, and the officer was telling me like, "Oh, we found your car at CVS," which is bonkers because if the officer was like, "Your car is really dusty," right? And usually that means my car has been sitting there for a while. So my car was sitting in a CVS parking lot for a month, but then the address where they picked it up at isn't even a CVS. So I don't know what the fuck that officer was saying, but if the car was really dusty, my point is basically that car was sitting there for a while. And that means the officer's just kind of like, hey, isn't that car stolen? And they kind of just ran the plates like after a fucking month of seeing my car sitting there. Which doesn't make any sense, because like, why was my car just sitting there for a month? Like, that's a month, like, what, you know what I mean? Like, what the fuck? But, yeah, so basically, I found my car, and that's just all that matters. I drove it back from LA, right? Obviously, when I found my car, right, no, the cat wasn't gone. The catalytic converter wasn't gone, and the parts, it wasn't parted out, right? I'll show you guys more of Teggy later, but my car's fine. Obviously, all my stuff on the inside was gone, and the fucker who stole it trashed the fucking thing, right? So my dash cam was gone, and the gate controller into the complex where I live is gone, right? So the fool kind of knows where I live. But he trashed the inside of my car. There was like a pack of Camels. There was like a Mexican squirt bottle. There was like an iPhone 6S screen protector thing. Like, it's just, my car was trashed, okay? And then the ignition switch obviously was messed up, because how else do you get in a car like using a flathead, right? So obviously that thing was kind of messed up at first. But then I jammed my key in and it kind of went back into place. So I don't really know if my ignition's broken. It might be, but that's not the point. My car is back, and I have to spend like... I guess the good thing is I don't need to spend oodles and oodles of money fixing my car. Bad thing is, I guess to put it lightly, I feel like my baby has been molested. But, but yeah, my car is pretty much back. I drove it back from LA. It's been home for about a week. Starts up fine. Obviously, when I got it, there was no gas in it, right? So it took forever to start up at the impound lot. So I had to stop. I put some gas in, you know, drove to the nearest gas station, I got like 8 gallons of gas, which is like $40 freaking, you know, thanks California. But Teggy's back home. She's back in safe hands, and she's a little bit trashed, and she's kind of defiled and deflowered, I guess you can say, but she's back home. Obviously the guy took it, guy or girl, we don't discriminate here. The guy or the lady that took my car obviously took her for a joyride. Now, why? I don't know why you picked an Integra, but I can see why. But, well, I can see why, but just why mine? It's fucking brown, but sure, okay. But, yeah, for better or worse, Teggy's back home. But like I said, I feel violated. Like, part of me's been gone. I feel violated. And my baby's been molested, you know, but you're not here to see me talk, you're here to see my car, so let's go down to the garage. Alright, my peeps, I'm in the garage now. I turned on the light just so there's a little bit better lighting. I don't want to open the garage just because there's barking dogs and crap in the neighborhood, but Here she is. Obviously she's a little dirty, and there's a bird shit on her everywhere. I gotta get her washed. There's handprints on hers. Don't worry, those are mine. I had to check under the hood the day I got her back, make sure everything was fine. But I guess, yeah. I guess if Teggy was molested and taken from me, and now she's been defiled, I guess you can call that her tramp stamp. And just so you know, I'm not lying, no, 5/17/2022, I think that's when it went in. That's the day it went in, which makes sense because I picked her up on the 18th, so that's the day it went in, LAPD, C, whatever. C, you know, whatever, all those numbers are there. I don't know what the number on the bottom means. I think it's just like the impound lot's way of identifying her, and like, you know, car number or whatever. But nothing's really been gone, like I said. Strange thing is though, he or she left the aux cord in here. So I don't know what the deal with that is, but obviously pretty much everything I used to have in here is gone. My dash cam is gone. You know, everything's still here. The weird thing is, like, I had jumper cables in the back, but this person didn't take those, which I don't really get, right? But in case you were wondering, let me just show you. This is what the ignition looks like. It looks normal. I mean, I jammed my key in there. The first time it didn't really work, right? And then I went to the gas station, filled up my gas, and shoved it in a little more, and it went in. This is turning more. This is turning more X-rated than I would have appreciated. But basically, yeah, this is pretty much like what's like. I cleaned out this part right here because this part had been completely trashed, you know, like a squirt bottle and everything. But it's pretty much fine. Yeah. I don't know. Teggy's back, and obviously I can't drive her yet because I took her off the insurance because obviously my car was gone for 2 months, and then right when I take her off, she comes back. So now I gotta deal with a whole nother insurance fucking fiasco. But yeah, Teggy's back. And obviously she's really dirty. She has a tramp stamp, and a bird is crapped all over her. I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I don't really know how I feel about this. Like, on the one hand, I'm gonna sit you guys down over here. On the one hand, right, I'm very, let me take off the tripod now. On the one hand, I am glad she's back, right? My baby is back home, I can work on her again. But now I feel, you know, this is like something that was taken from me. And I don't know how I feel about it, you know what I mean? It's one of those things where, it's definitely a strange feeling. If any of you have had a car stolen, I think you kind of know, like, yeah, you feel violated. You don't feel like it's yours anymore. And I don't know how to describe that feeling right now, but, like, of course I'm happy, like I've been saying, she's home, but it's just, I don't know, like, I feel like I've been violated. Like, obviously I love her, right? And, you know, Teggy, I'm sorry I said you were just a car in my last video, but, you know, it's just, I don't know how to describe that feeling. And violation and molestation is pretty much the best two things I can describe feeling right now. And, you know, that's the gist of what I feel because of this. Obviously I need to get some security measures for my car, and I don't want this happening again. So, you know, obviously there's some things I need to get installed. You know, this list is still over there. I honestly was about to make a video of me burning that list because Teggy was gone. But now I guess I have a reason to do everything on there. You know, I guess I'm growing the channel as I see fit. But, you know, I was thinking of doing a removable steering wheel and maybe like a kill switch, but I have to learn how to do that, obviously. So there's a whole another adventure right there. But for lack of a better term and lack of anything new to say, yeah, Teggy's back home, and I'm very happy. But like I've been saying, I don't know how to describe that feeling. It's just very like, it's a very interesting feeling, to say the least. But yeah, she's back, and obviously I think this is a minor nitpick, but the fucker who stole my car moved my seat back. And he moved it all the way back, so when I got in, I couldn't exactly step on the pedal. But, You know how annoying it is to adjust the seat back to the original position you had? It's very annoying. But, yeah, Teggy's back. And, you know, everything looks to be in place. Nothing's seriously gone with her. And like I said, the cat's still here, which is just freaking weird. Like, dude didn't even, like, what the fuck? I don't even know what's going on. I guess I'm just thankful that she's back in one piece. She starts and she runs, and that nothing has been parted out from her. I guess that's what I have to be happy about. But, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. There's not much else I can really talk about right now. No, they never caught the guy, because my car obviously was just ridden and dumped, so the guy was never caught. But to that guy, you suck. I fucking hate you. But I hope you got the same enjoyment I do out of her that you did. And hopefully you stop doing this, because seriously, what the fuck. But, yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys today. Sorry I've been gone for 2 months. I know that was a pretty shitty thing to do, but things happen. Life happens. I'm sorry. I'm not blaming any of you. It's just my own accountability went to shit. I'm sorry about that. Yes, if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. I've had some new subscribers recently. Thank you for subscribing. You know who you are. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you haven't already, obviously, please consider subscribing, like, and comment on my video. Share this video with your car friends, I guess, to raise awareness about the crime of joyriding. And I will see you guys the next time I post a video. See you guys soon.